Bonnici. I've actually just recently gone out on my own. I'm a glazier, work for myself, so sort of a bit of different free time now. Don't need much of an excuse to go fishing. Yeah, it's always good using new gear and doing something different. The plan was to try and get some topwater kingies, snapper, jig a few kingies. We had Leroy from Shimano, he's sponsorship manager, and yeah, I sort of said, well, I need someone to come with me, so you might as well come and catch fish with me. It's been good. He outfished me both days, but you know, I got to let him catch them sometimes. So on this trip, we tested out the new Saragosas and the new Anthems. We had a couple of 5,000s, a 14, an 18 and a 20. We had a play with the new Vanfords. They feel really great. They're very light, drag's nice and smooth. They feel nice and powerful for a light reel. The Vanfords are just above the Stratics. They feel like a strong little package. The best thing about the Saragosas is they're very versatile. They're an all-rounds type of reel. They're very strong. They've got the new Infinity drive now, which has got a great crank power, which originates from the Stella. You can feel it when you're winding. Everything's a lot lighter. A fishing reel has its purpose. The gear ratios are probably one thing that I look for. A smooth drag system and a good crank power. Jigging, I like slow ratios. Casting, I like fast ratios. And if you're jigging and you've got a high-speed reel, you're really fighting the reel. Whereas if you're stick baiting or popping, you're winding that slack back up a lot quicker with a high-speed reel. Same with snapper fishing, I like a high-speed reel, just so when you are setting the hooks, you tighten up a lot quicker. You're winding in a lot quicker. You don't really need a lot of crank power with a snapper reel, even though they've got enough these days. This is the new 14,000 Saragosa. As you can hear, the drag click is nice and loud, and it sounds good when you've got a fish on. The crank power on this with the new Infinity drive it's definitely a game changer. You can just tell they're just such a robust reel. So they're a great value reel, really. They've got all the high-end technology in them for a lot cheaper price. They're very strong, and I've had Saragosas for a long time. I've caught lots of blue marlin on them, which I thought wouldn't handle, and that was the old ones, and they're still going. We fished a couple of hours before you guys got up and caught some doozy snapper. Topwater kings were a bit slow. We got a good one, and I was trying to grab him by the tail, and he shook off. I'm sure you'll see that, and that's just how it goes. You grab them by the tail, you risk, you don't want to gap them if you're going to let them go. They are a handful at the boat, so occasionally it happens. We got one nice one on top water and a few on jigs, but yeah, we had to search high and low for him. But yeah, we covered a couple 100 Ks each day. But yeah, it's all part of the fun. I move around a lot. I don't really sit in the one spot for more than 5 minutes, as the cameraman guys probably found out. We had a couple of Anthem rods. We had the PE5 jigging rod and the PE5 stickbait rod. So these two combos are pretty much will catch you anything in the saltwater you want to chase. You got jigging, live baiting, top water, stick baiting, GTs, kingfish. So, that's your sport fishing combo really right there. And value for money. Yeah, a lot of fish are going to get caught on these combos because they're just robust. They can do the job. The challenge. It's never the same. Like if it was easy, you'd get over it. That's why topwater kingfish is probably the most frustrating fish in the world, I reckon. I've never done more casts for anything and not get a bite, but when it all happens, that's sort of why it's so special.